Yes,
60 seconds.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I've got everything I need here, I think. Yeah.
Dance before the show today.
Okay.
Tomas, can you grab...
Hi there. Welcome to the game show where high culture and something else collide. How many people are playing the game today?
16.
Okie doke. All right, player one, why don't you type in your name for me? Thank you much.
45
Player
seconds.
two, let's have your name now. Oh yeah, are you here for a 7-question tournament length game or a full 21-question deal? What do you want? Cool.
Visual concept of anything whatsoever.
30 seconds.
I was like,
Player one, your buzzer's letter Q, as in Quincy, starring Jack Klugman. And player two, your buzzer is the letter P, as in no thank you, I don't eat pork.
still talk, like probably like once a week or something.
you answer
And
your
I told him about the script that I have, and he's like, dude,
20 seconds.
anytime you got the good show.
Okay, listen up. You're gonna get a bunch of questions. If you think you know the answer, buzz in, then type a 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever answer you want, or if it's a fill in the blank, just type in the answer.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
Okay, here we
9,
go. Lose
8,
the desktop, please.
7.
No.
Tickets
way.
are black.
No.
5.
Cue graphics.
4.
You're on your
3.
Stand by.
These girls will get you off.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, all right, the show's beginning. Welcome, you two. You excited? Okay, you two. Are your hands clearly on your side of the keyboard? Great. Okay, what's a trivia game without a few small pointy objects that can take out somebody's eye? Here's some screws. Incoming! Listen up. Say the question comes up and your neighbor gets this blank stare on their face like they just hit their head on a cement block. It's perfect time to buzz in and hit the S key and make them answer. Got it? Let's make like an FBI informant witness and move. Choice is yours, player two. Go for it.
This game is really funny. Let's start with question 1A.
The category: Mad Scientists on a road trip. $3,000 for this one. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. Alright, you and your mad scientist friends are cruising down the road in your perpetual motion machine. Suddenly the physics police pull the laws of motion, one of which states for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Now that your hopes are up, watch your score go down. Player two, you want... A perpetual motion machine would operate at 100% efficiency or more and is therefore considered impossible under the laws of thermodynamics. Make sure you hide those empty beer cans under the seat. Player two, it's all yours. Category, let's do it. The milkman doesn't always get lucky. $2,000 for right answer. All right, yes, it's a bodily fluid question. Imagine this scenario. The friendly milkman shows up at Dracula's door with some bottles of milk but no blood. Assuming the milkman's an average person, how much blood can the angry Dracula extract from him? 1 pint, 6 quarts, 10 gallons, or... Nope, that's how much the cowboy vampire needs to fill his hat with. Player one, you want to take a swing? Player one, go nuts! The average human adult has around 6 quarts of blood in him. Which is more than enough for Dracula, who incidentally looks really funny with a blood mustache. Player one,
Put on your pants for the naked dance.
3.
okay, coming up, this category is juice, toast, milk, and international law. $2,000 riding on this one. All right, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. What would be the most appropriate name for a breakfast cereal made by the Worldwide Crime Fighting Agency? The International Criminal Police Organization that's sweetened with a touch of honey. Hey kids, get your own fake passport in specially marked boxes. Come on, player.
The light sounds of question 4.
And this category is bad vacations throughout history. This might be a hard one. $3 grand. Okay, ready. Pretend you live in Europe in the year 1582 and you're looking to take some time off of work. If you can only take your vacation on these dates in 1582, which would be the shortest vacation? July 4th to the 7th, April 28th to May 1st, October 4th to the 15th, or February 1st to the 20th. Gotta give me a buzz. You gotta answer. In 1582, the Pope introduced a new calendar, so the day after October 4th was October 15th. Oh, and this year you promised the kids you'd take them to a witch burning, too. Player 2, you're busted. Player 1, hit me with the cat. Uh-oh, Chessbutt sits grime floor.
It's time for a ticklish category.
Here's a gibberish category. How to fix a little accident. The opening value is $5,000. You got 30 seconds for this, and I'm taking away the prize money a little at a time, so buzz in as soon as you know it. Okay, now tell me, with what children's book title does this rhyme? Piddle, send in Flatwood. And remember, don't let the punctuation fool you. First hint, it's... Player 2, it's in your court. Aw, see there? I knew you could do it, Snuggly Wumpkins. Player 2, pick one. And this questions category is the way to really fly. All right, this one's not too tough. We're talking $1 grand for it. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers. Here's the question. If you were to fly out of Orly Airport, have a layover in Heathrow Airport, and then land in Dulles Airport, where would you have traveled? New Orleans, Boston, and Cannes, Geneva, Glasgow. You would have traveled to Paris, London, and Washington, D.C. Yeah, I know. And boy, are your arms tired. Okay, we need a guess. Excellent choice. Player 1, step aside. Player 2, it's time to play Dis or Dat. Here's a category for this Dis or Dat. It's been real, or has it? Hey, now, I'm gonna read off the names of 7 places, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a real place or an imaginary place. Oh, alright, you already know how to play. Well, let's put 30 seconds on the clock then. Here we go. Timbuktu, real them. Abu Dhabi. Atlantis. Shanghai. Valhalla. Transylvania. This is it. On the way. That's all she wrote. 6 out of 7. Good day at the plate, batter. There you go. All right, let's move on. Player 1, pick one.
Here's why we hate number 8.
All right, next up. It's a thin line. Get it right, get $2,000. Okay, take a shot at this. Say you're a country music fan, but one evening you wander into a punk rock club. According to the rules of geometry, how many punks need to join you in order to line dance? 1 punk rocker. No, buzzing first. Hurry. For you, I'd suggest a complete makeover. Player 1, the ball. Player 1. Nope, but that could be one weird triangle. Shoulda picked this. Any 2 points on the line, determine it as a line. Now watch the line between your down-home smile and the punk rocker's steel-toed boot get very short.
That ain't the right step.
All right.
It's party time.
Here comes number 9.
The category is brought to you by the letters F and U. This one's gonna be $3,000. Hang on tight, cause here we go. If Sesame Street were to do a segment that teaches kids about the theory of political anarchy, what would be the basic lesson taught? Crime, cooperation, ignorance, or punk... Ignorance? Yep, I'm detecting a lot of it right now. The real principle behind anarchism is the abolishment of government and replacing it with voluntary cooperation of individual citizens. But if you see Grover start to build a pipe bomb, be aware that you're not watching the right channel. Player one, what are we doing?
Hey, Master Blaster! Won't you find an answer? It's 10!
And we call this one Caught in the Act. 3,000 bananas for a right answer here. Imagine that you're the head of a typical American household. Alright, work with me here. You discover that your son has been staying up all night spamming. What could you do to cancel his internet connection? Spamming is what techno geeks call flooding someone else's email with useless garbage, like the kind of stuff you need to know to do well at this game. Okay, round one is history. Let's move on to round two. Okay, I got a screw for No, these are my shoes. Man, they stink. Oh, there we go. Now remember, round two means double the value of the questions, which means more cash won or more cash lost. Let's go. The category's yours, player two.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Category: The Buzz on Royal Splits. 2 G's for a right answer. Suppose right before her divorce is finalized, Princess Di decides she'd like to become a queen after all. If Princess Di were a queen bee, what is the first thing she should do to ensure her reign? Oh, sounds kinky, but it's still wrong. Player two, you want to take a crack at it? Player two, it's yours! I don't care if that would make her Empress of the Galaxy. It would not be worth it. Too bad you didn't pick this. The first queen bee to emerge in the hive kills off her royal competition. Then she has sex with a bunch of her servants. What do you say, player two? How about it?
12! Celebrity voice impersonated.
This one's gonna be... Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a currency. We are talking 4 big ones. Alright, here we go. If the value of a body part were determined by the number of bones it contains, which would be worth the most? The human hand contains 27 bones. And you know what they say, a bone in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Your choice, player one, take the elevator up to 13. The category is Roman noses and Roman muscles. Pop a right answer, you got 4K. Okay, when you know the answer, buzz in and type your answer. For this one, try to remember your Roman numerals and imagine this scenario. The Roman army is sick and tired of training in togas, so Julius Caesar is outfitting all his soldiers with t-shirts. If Caesar orders M mediums, X larges, and XL extra larges, how many t-shirts will he be getting? What do you say, player? Sadly, no. Player one, show us. In Roman numerals, M is 1,000, X is 10, and XL is 40. That's 1,050. Caesar also bought the troops a huge tub of Vaseline to help recover from all that toga chafing. Player one, hit me with the...
number in your dreams, 14.
This category is... Fun with Freudians. Get this right, get $2,000. Hey, nothing like leafing through old psychiatrist notes. Check this one out. Patients' low self-esteem is manifested in a pathological obsession with body image. Fears of decrepitude are displaced in the form of anger at younger... Hey, player one, you've just been In the famous Grimm Brothers fairy tale, Snow White's stepmother had a very intense love-hate relationship with the mirror. Imagine how much better things would have been if she'd lived in an age with alpha-hydroxy products. Oh, I almost forgot. Player 2, tough luck. Player 1, pick one. Okay, coming up, this category is soft drink espionage. 4,000 bucks behind this one. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. Which one of the following celebrities could be executed for treason as a double agent of the Cola War? The screw's in your court, Player 2. The Benedict Arnold of celebrity endorsers. Mr. Ray Charles, who's endorsed both Pepsi and Coca-Cola, but there's no truth to the rumor that he's selling both companies' secrets to RC. Player 1, I got some bad news for you, pal. Let's have a category, Player 2.
King 16!
And this question's category is, why that's a trip of a different color. We got $4,000 on the table. Imagine that after spending a few dull weeks back in Kansas with Auntie Em and Uncle Henry, Dorothy decides to hitch a ride on a twister back to the land of Oz. Based on its average number of tornadoes per year, in which state would Player 2, grab it! Kansas really blows, but it doesn't have the highest average. Player 1, the ball's in your court. Go! With an average of over 100 twisters per year, Dorothy's best bet is to go to Texas. It'll be nice for her to see more of the U.S., and she has a great excuse for hanging around in trailer parks. Player 1. And this category is 1 + 1 = clean. Looks like a toughie, $6,000. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, cause here we go. If Procter & Gamble introduced a line of laundry detergents named for mathematical terms, which of the following?
Here's a little spending money.
Player 1! Player 1, go nuts! Sweet. An axiom is an unproved mathematical statement, widely accepted as being true. The bleach part gives you whiter whites. Come on, Player 1. Uh-oh, press futz with Mindor.
It's time for...
The category for this gibberish question is bad British accountants. And $10,000 is what we're stepping out the door with. Remember, speed's the key. The quicker you solve this, the more money you take away. Okay, now tell me, what title does this rhyme with? Trevor rebuilds. I know to run slow. And don't be tripped up by the punctuation. Go for it, Player 2. Type in... You know, I heard they were originally going to call it All in the Spelling Family. Player 2, it's... Alright, next up, literary reviews for the feeble-minded. And this one's worth $4,000. Okay, listen up. Imagine this literature review done by a very feeble-minded individual. Okay, this guy really hates his boss, okay? So he makes the boss think his wife's playing around on him, right? Then the boss strangles his wife and gets really bummed out. What's the play? Macbeth, Julius Caesar, Othello. Othello's underling, Iago, gets him to wig out and strangle his wife. I wonder if that's the object in that Othello board game. The choice is yours. Category, let's do it. Oh no! And this one's worth $2,000. Check this out. It's Halloween, and you're trick-or-treating when you come upon a jack-o'-lantern with a cat of nine tails and a tam o'shanter. What are you looking at? A pumpkin with a deformed cat and a stick. A pumpkin with a whip and a hat. And I strongly advise against bobbing for apples at that household. Okay, we need a category. for the attack. Soon as you see 2 words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. 2,000 bucks if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. But do not forget, not just any match works.
Remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. An either-or proposition. And I have a proposition for you. Let's go to work, shall we? You chewed up player 2 in that game. Now spit him out quick so you can say...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show. Thanks, Buzz. Let's roll commercials and find out what's happening, Cookie, with the players.
Ooh, player 1 feeling a little bit more endowed? Yeah, enjoy your fantasy, my friend. Listen, you guys want to play again, just give me the nod.
Make sure she won't go into a cardiac arrest. Kitco's got a toy that makes her heart start beating. It's got little plastic paddles and band-aids to stop the bleeding. Sponge paddles on her chest, count to 3 and zap away. And watch your Kitco defibrillator bring her back to life today.
The Kitco defibrillator, because cardiopulmonary resuscitation can be fun.